Hey guys, what is up? My name is dbzethioboy, or the Ethiopian Gamer, and welcome to my first impressions on Titanfall. Yes, I do have this game. This game is a hell of a lot of fun. If you do not have it, try and get it, because you will not be disappointed. Yeah, this just kind of a one-sided way of doing Titanfall, but you know, I never did really my first impressions on new video games, and I might as well start them now. I feel like I should. I don't know why. But Titanfall is an awesome game. I recommend it 100% to any of the people that play FPSs such as Call of Duty, Battlefield, even people that play like parkour kind of games like Mirror Edge and Assassin's Creed. Well, that's kind of parkour. Well, yeah, it is, but whatever. So it's a great game. I think it's all around awesome. There are some problems, but you know, what game doesn't have problems in the first few days? Hopefully they do nerf it. There are some stuff that I have some wrong, but I have a list here. Got a list. Fucking printer paper. I got a list of some of the stuff I want to talk about. So first off, the campaign. The campaign kind of sucked. It was a lackluster campaign. It was a multiplayer only campaign. That's the problem I had with it. It was just really, they just jumped you into war. It was just straight into multiplayer. You don't really have a really background story on how or why we came on this problem. Why militia and the IMC. There are no good guys and there are no bad guys. They're both two-sided. It's just like, you know, you play. The campaign is basically a multiplayer. It's only multiplayer, but you have to play on every single map or every single campaign on each side. So the militia and the IMC. Yeah, I think there's about 9 stages, I believe. You just have to keep on doing both of them, and it's just all multiplayer, so you get multiplayer experience as well. So it's great because it's multiplayer, but. The fact is just I don't know what happens with the Titans. You know, how did they come? Who had the idea? Why did this happen? It is like I have no idea what happened in the campaign. I don't know even the most important people. You know, Lost Mission is still confused the hell out of me. I don't even know. So campaign kind of sucked. I believe there'll be. I thought there'll be more to it. Maybe a greater background story and also introducing all this stuff and maybe. You know, I expected more of the campaign. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I think they could have done something with the campaign more than a only multiplayer campaign, which was kind of dumb on their part. But Respawn Entertainment did great on the multiplayer, I think, and just revolutionary, I believe. So on to the multiplayer. Multiplayer, they do have some problems, but I want to start with the good side and then go on the bad side and then go overall. The good side is that it's fun as hell, no matter how much you like. The thing I like the best is it's a new. I don't know. It's a new generation of FPS, because these things have. It's not just, you know, you Titans and then the enemy and then their Titans. You have minions, specters, and grunts. You have people calling in. You have them called in. You have them even having their own dialogue. Like, oh my God, look at the Titan just came from the sky. You know, all the pilots are freaking awesome. Blah 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 blah. It's just like it makes you feel awesome. That's the best thing about it. Even every single time I go into a Titan, I love it when it turns, when all the screen turns black. You just see your legs. It's just that moment. It's just I'm about to wreck some shit up. I'm about to fuck someone in the ass right now. That's what basically it's just. It's great. That's what I love about it. Just the thing of being a badass, being a pilot. You know, you actually mean something on the battlefield. That's what I found awesome. You're just a total badass. I love it. The second thing is kind of the low amount of people in each game. I like that it's only about 6 people each game, because the thing I number one hated in Call of Duty and Battlefield was the fact that there's so many people on the field and you can't keep track of all of them. This one only has a small amount of people, has relatively medium to big maps, so basically you can spread out, and also has grunts and specters, and you can even have the auto Titans, so there's a lot of space to do a lot of things. So that's what I like the most, is that the fact that it's a small, you know, players only kind of aspect. It's the fact that, you know, every player can be on different kind of sides. People don't get that many kills. You don't see people getting like 50, 60 kills just because, you know, they have all this different kind of shit. So it's great that there's a small amount of people in each game. I also like the burn cars. Burn cars are kind of like kill streaks. If you don't know, they're kind of like, you know, you basically finish challenges and you earn burn cards, and you can actually use them once and then you're done with. You get rare burn cards like calling in a Titan first off in the game, which is kind of, you know, BS. I don't think burn cards would be like for Titans and everything. Like I think it's only for pilots, but you know, that's just me. So like I have a burn card right now that is an ogre burn card. Basically, I can call in my ogre first hand in the game. Remember, someone had a striker or strike. I think it's striker is the one. They're like a very skinny Titan, and they owned us just because he had that burn card. They had a 50 point max lead on us, so it's great. So it's cool, but then it got its, you know, disadvantages and advantages. Okay, on to the bad sides of multiplayer. I kind of find there's two weapons that really get on my nerves. Is the fact that the smart pistol or the 007 pistol, that's what I call it. I call it 007 pistol because basically if you have their target, you never miss no matter what. Well, unless it's a wall, of course. You know, balls, you know, they deflect bullets, obviously. And so basically it's kind of like, you know, you just have to have them in the reticule, and then basically you can just shoot them in the reticule, and as soon as it turns red, you shoot them and all the bullets go and freaking maneuver their way into their brains, which is kind of weird. Because if you have a smart pistol like that, why can't you make all the guns like that? And then it brings to the fact, like, you know, we have Titans, so why do we need to be on the field in the first place? It's like, you know, it's different kind of things, you know. I don't know. I feel like the smart pistol should be totally removed from the game. It's total BS, especially the ant smart pistol with only like 3 or 2 shots in the head for a pilot. So it's just kind of stupid. I kind of find it retarded. I don't know if they were high making that or something like that. Oh, you know, it's a smart pistol. We should put it in for people who suck so they can, you know, get people when they're invisible. Like, really? Why the fuck would you have it on invisible in the first place? That makes no damn sense. If the person is cloaked, why would you give him a targeting system in the first place? This is an easy way for, like, the smart pistol is one of the most cheapest things in the world, because in domination or hardpoint, there are some people leave satchel charges or leave those little mines on their actual point. The actual smart pistol would target missiles, target the satchel charges, target the mines. It doesn't matter what. If you have it looked in that gigantic, well, I'm going to say it again, gigantic fucking reticule, you will automatically know where it is. Like, even when someone, like, pretend someone cloak walks by you can't see with your naked eye, but all of a sudden a freaking reticule passes by and it's like, oh, there's a target right there, and all of a sudden you go get the kill. It's BS, what I'm trying to say. Like, I do not know why they entered that into the game. That's the biggest problem I have is a smart pistol. Because when you have when you have 15 people or everybody on their damn team, which I encountered already, 3 people on one team using the smart pistol and using amp wounds at that, it's just total, like, domination, because they'll come out from corners and everything. You know, I'd rather just have, like, the run and gun shoot where basically you have to aim. But, you know, it's totally BS. I used it. I find it totally BS as well. Even when I'm using it, I try to not use it at all. The only time I use it is when I first off procedure, because I need easy points to actually get up those points and challenges and everything. So yeah, I kind of find BS. Also, there's a the shotgun has a long range, not really long range as you would think, like a sniper, but it has medium range. Basically, if you shoot them like maybe about 2 or 3 houses away, or actually 4, and you shoot them about 3 times, you automatically get the kill, which is kind of, you know, BS. I used it in quite a few situations, and it's overpowered. The damage is too much and the range is too much. I think they should slightly put down the damage and put half the range, because the range is ridiculous. I find it really ridiculous. I don't know. If it's not half the range, it's going to be at least 3/4 of the range, because I think they're going to do it. Hopefully they do damage reduce. Same thing with the other problem is, like, they don't have custom. You can't name your classes, which I was always used to, like, you know, naming just like assault, you know, sniper, sneaky, blah blah blah. You know, have my own flair too. But I think that's gonna come in the next patch or something. So yeah. Also the melee. The melee is kind of a little, you know, BS. It's kind of like it's not Commando Pro. It's not that level. If you don't know, Commando Pro is Modern Warfare 2 for freaking going across map and knifing somebody, which is really bullshit. It's not that bad. It's not even that close to it. It's just the fact, like, if you jump into the air, when you're really close to the person, it still has the hitbox still there, and basically kick the air or kick the air under your feet. It's the armor can get the kill. Also, I think it's a little kind of overpowered. I don't know, because I think if I all of a sudden, hey, I'm a pilot, I can take bullets. All of a sudden, kick to the face. Oh, I'm dead. Ha! Like, what the fuck is that? Really gotta do that kind of stuff? I find it. I rather have the kick being. Oh, I don't want it to. I want it to be a one-shot kill, like a one-hit kill. But then again, I don't. Like, it's just. I love the kicks. I don't get me wrong. I love kicking people. Like you don't even know how many people I kicked, and I actually got away in a situation. Like I just use my kicks. Like, and people use the same thing for me against me, but I still laugh my ass off when I get kicked in the ass and just get like Spartaned off of the damn ledge. It's hilarious. I love it. But then it is kind of BS. Alright, I think that's about it with the multiplayer. I think that this is a game for the future. I hope that every single game industry that actually make the games actually follows in Respawn's footsteps, because they hit this right on the nail. I think they were awesome. This game is a perfect game. I love it. People might disagree with me, like, there's some bullshit in the game and everything like that. No, bitch. First of all, this game is awesome. Second of all, if you have a game with FPS and parkour and like jetpacks and shit and titans, and you get it right, like just like this, you are a god. Like, they're gonna go down in history for this. This is a new generation of gaming, and I hope everybody follows in this footstep. This is a great game. I love it so much. I have it on the PC. I don't have an Xbox One or the Xbox 360 PC, and I find people on there really, cool, happy. And the community is great so far. Respawn is great. I know that they're banning a lot of people, like hackers and stuff like that. I never ran into one hacker yet, even though it's only been the first few games. Hopefully I don't run into any hackers soon. So yeah, I totally recommend this game. If you have the money, if you have $60, please go buy it. It's an awesome game. It will not disappoint you. It'll be the funnest shit you ever played in your whole life. The thing I like about it the best is you can kill minions. You just like take their neck and just like, the thing I like the best is snapping their neck. It's like, it might be like a little like mischievous for me or something like that. It's the fact, like, how some games snap their neck, that you pilots freaking take their head and do a whole 180. Like, it's not like, side. I mean, that's not like a 90%. It's a fucking 180. So basically, if they don't have a helmet, you can see their eyes, their dead eyes. It's like, ah, yeah. Badass. I love doing that, especially the players, pilots. It's hilarious. I love it. Anyway, okay, that's my first impression on the game. Not really like it's only kind of a one-sided argument, but there are some problems and there are some not. But it's only the first 2-3 days of the game, so I love it so much. I'm on Prestige 2. Hopefully going to Prestige 3 right now. I think like a 46 or something like that. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy this. If you do not have Titanfall, please buy it. It's awesome. You will not be disappointed. Like I said it for the 15th time, you will not be disappointed. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys later. Peace.